How the war in Ukraine could spark a global conflict, the NATO-Russia conundrum. Hello, and welcome to another in-depth geopolitical analysis on KIP TV. Today, we're examining the tense scenario unfolding in Ukraine, and how it has the potential to spark a global conflict between NATO and its allies, and Russia and its allies. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine, marked by the annexation of Crimea by Russia in 2014 and the ensuing warfare in eastern Ukraine, has been a significant point of contention between Russia and the West. On one side, we have NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, a military alliance comprising 30 member states from North America and Europe, seeking to ensure collective security. On the other side, we have Russia, along with its few but formidable allies, holding a different perspective on European security architecture. Let's delve into how the Ukrainian conflict could become a flashpoint for a larger, global conflict. As the war in Ukraine intensifies, with increasing Russian involvement, NATO has stepped up its support for Ukraine, although Ukraine isn't a NATO member. This support includes financial aid, non-lethal military aid, and extensive training programs. This increased activity and support, however, has not gone unnoticed by Russia, which views the alliance's expansion towards its borders as a significant security threat. But how could this conflict potentially escalate? What are the variables and potential triggers that could transition this regional dispute into a global confrontation? Several potential triggers could escalate this situation, such as a serious incident between military forces, a radical shift in political rhetoric, or aggressive economic sanctions. Furthermore, miscommunication or miscalculations during a crisis could lead to a spiraling of the conflict. Let's now turn our attention to the global implications of this potential escalation. Given the web of alliances on both sides, a serious escalation could draw countries from around the world into the conflict, leading to a polarizing global standoff. For instance, NATO's Article 5 provides that if one NATO member is attacked, it is considered an attack on all members. Such a situation would dramatically increase global tensions and could lead to far-reaching political and economic consequences. International cooperation on critical global issues could be strained or fractured. As we wrap up, it's important to note that diplomacy and negotiation remain the best tools to de-escalate the situation and avoid a possible global conflict. It is essential for leaders and diplomats on all sides to engage in constructive dialogue, respect international laws, and seek peaceful solutions. As we've seen, public pressure can be a powerful force in promoting peace. We've seen across history how the collective voice of citizens worldwide can influence their governments to avoid war and seek diplomatic solutions. The future of this tense situation in Ukraine, NATO, and Russia remains uncertain, with the potential for both peaceful resolution and unfortunate escalation. However, understanding the complexities of the situation, the potential triggers, and the global implications of escalation can help us navigate the news, comprehend the decisions made by our governments, and, most importantly, be aware of the global context we are all a part of. In conclusion, the war in Ukraine is not just a regional conflict. It's a geopolitical chess match, the outcome of which could have significant repercussions globally. And as citizens of the world, it's up to us to stay informed, ask tough questions of our leaders, and always push for peace and diplomacy over conflict. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on current global events. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the potential global implications of the conflict in Ukraine.